Miz needs to dig down deep and remind himself what he's capable of. Miz is a man who headlined WrestleMania. Miz is a man who, in the very same record books about that WrestleMania, has a W next to his name over John Cena. Miz has the tools. He just needs to remember where he stored them.
I want to give a shout out to John Chick from our WWE social media team, providing me with a lot of these stats tonight. And Gunther and Miz now for the Intercontinental Championship. Miz said, listen, you can boo me, you can cheer me, do whatever you want, but I will take you out any way I can to win my championship.
And Miz is fully aware he may need to bend some rules in this match. He may need to break them right off. I don't know if that's a smart move, Miz.
Yeah, that just made Gunther angry. The man who has called Miz Little Mike Mizanin. Says he has no respect for the, quote, entertainer. Miz said it's a growing problem in WWE. He's called the fans of these entertainment stars weirdos. He said it's about the sport being healthy. Nothing healthy about Miz right there.
Usually it's Miz who likes to hand out reality checks. Well, the A-lister just got one firsthand, courtesy of the Intercontinental Champion.
Miz with a boot to Gunther. Right back on his feet. Miz realizing he's got to attack. He's got to attack early and attack quickly, and that's what Miz is doing here.
But Miz cannot afford to be overzealous. Gunther is such a pro. The slightest mistake will be capitalized upon.
And, you know, Miz talks a lot about feeding off emotion. Gunther takes emotion out of the equation, and what a left hand by the Miz.
And you know what, Cole? Maybe that's the strategy. Maybe Miz wants to get Gunther emotional. Get inside the champion's head. Make Gunther make a mistake.
And Miz trying to hang on to Gunther. Gunther's trying to drag Miz back in the ring. And look at Miz. Miz now attacking the leg of Gunther. Smart move by Miz.
And this is what we need to see out of Miz. Miz needs to be ferocious tonight.
Damage the big man. Now looking to wrap Gunther's leg around the ring post. And suddenly Gunther is vulnerable. The veteran instincts of the Miz.
Gunther may be making the error of overlooking the A-lister. That's a very real possibility. Many superstars have done it.
Look at Miz. Miz looking at Gunther more in a figure four. Locked in around the post. Miz has got to be careful here. Careful not to be disqualified. Gunther hanging on to Miz using the full 5 count. Again, Gunther with the advantage.
And we know that Miz was a big-time Bret the Hitman Hart fan when he was growing up, taking a page out of the Hitman's book with that maneuver.
Again, remember Miz is also gifted that figure four from the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Oh, man.
Many years ago, and just like that, Gunther picks the Miz out of the air. Great article, great interview in the USA Today with the Intercontinental Champion Gunther. And he was asked about these long title reigns as we take another look, slow motion here, of what happened to The Miz. Boom! Talking about Roman Reigns is over 1,100 days as the undisputed champion. Gunther's a lengthy reign as well. And he said, listen, it's not about quantity, it is about quality.
I don't think anybody would argue that Gunther's reign has absolutely been quality. Instant classic after instant classic.
And now Gunther just punishing Miz, and you have to wonder if Miz had his flurry in this match.
Only time will tell. Miz needs to tap into whatever made him the great Intercontinental Champion that he was in the past. Miz takes a lot of credit, and deservedly so, for restoring the luster to the Intercontinental Championship, making it as valuable as it could be so that Gunther can run with it today.
Yeah, Miz fighting back now against the Intercontinental Champion, that prestigious title that has been held by dozens of Hall of Famers over the years here in WWE, the likes of The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, Edge. So Rock not quite there yet, but you get my point. Rey Mysterio as well. Miz a surefire Hall of Famer one day.
I don't necessarily know that I agree with Gunther questioning Miz's passion for this business. Look, Miz has been wildly successful. He has had a hell of a career. To your point, a future Hall of Famer. Miz doesn't need to be putting himself in these situations. Miz could be an entertainer if he wanted. He could do Dancing with the Stars. He could have different TV shows.
Oh, what a German.
But this is what Miz wants in his heart, to be a WWE superstar, to be a legendary WWE superstar. And tonight would be another giant leap towards solidifying his legacy.
And he has accomplished all that, Corey, but he is in there right now against a machine, a cyborg, known as Gunther. He is just straight ahead, physical. Nothing pretty about what he does. And when asked about this championship reign, he said it was necessary to finally set things straight here in WWE. Oh, what a boot! Right to the jaw of Miz.
The ring general looking downright merciless tonight.
And of course, Gunther, as you take another look, bang! You may not agree with his actions. You may not like the way that he carries himself, but there is no doubt Gunther is absolutely incredible at what he does. And you have to respect what this man does inside the ring. And Miz trying to fight back, trying to dig down deep.
Gunther looking to break the spirit of the challenger tonight. In addition to perhaps the Miz's back.
Miz up top, trying to fight back. Gunther taken down by Miz, and Miz may have a bit of an opening here, but can he capitalize?
Miz certainly shook the equilibrium of the champion in a smart move, attacking the knee again.
And again, back to the knee. Gunther smarty.
Obviously, Miz has planned his strategy, his game around Gunther's knee, trying to take out the champion's leg. It's a tried and true strategy, but Gunther has had an answer.
Oh, right to the back of the leg.
That is nasty. That'll damage the back of your knee. That'll damage your kneecap.
Well, it's crippling, and you lose use of the leg. It takes so much of Gunther's offense away from him.
Absolutely. The power bomb, the splashes off the top rope. Perhaps even the last symphony, Gunther going to be forced to fight through the pain, and now the Miz unleashing a few kicks on the champion.
And the Miz now taking Gunther down. And Miz with an opportunity. The adrenaline starting to run, the momentum starting to build. Can this be Miz's? Oh, and a big kick stunning Gunther again. And another one by Miz. And Gunther finding it hard to protect himself now on this onslaught by the former 8-time Intercontinental Champion.
Miz needs to figure out a way to keep his foot on the gas pedal because it is working right now.
And driving Gunther into the corner again, and a big chop as Gunther tries to fight his way out.
Up and around we go!
Oh! Tilt-a-whirl DDT, cover now by Miz, and a kick out by the champion.
A-lister had to reach deep into his arsenal to pull out that satellite DDT, but it still was not enough as we look yet again. Unusual offense from the Miz, effective spiking Gunther, but not enough to crown a new champion. This might do it. Skull-crushing finale.
And Gunther able to sling him away, and a drop kick by the big man. And again, such varying offensive styles and moves by Gunther. With Miz up, and down goes Miz, stacks him up, 2 retained. Miz able to kick it too.
I saw it with my own 2 eyes, but I still don't know that I believe it. The Miz just kicked out of the ring general's powerbomb. Gunther has broken countless opponents with that very maneuver.
Yeah, Gunther can't believe it either. Miz trying to shake the cobwebs. I don't think Gunther was expecting this type of match tonight from the Miz. Oh, now just slapping Miz and embarrassing and humiliating him.
All Miz able to do at the moment was cover up to try to protect himself, but this is it.
Sleeper locked in. Miz trying to make it to the ropes to force a break. Can't quite get there. Gunther trying to lock that sleeper in, trying to drag Miz back to the center of the ring. And Miz into the corner, and Miz just trying to hang on and pulls the protective covering off the turnbuckle. Oh, and a low blow. I think Miz went low. I'm not sure if he caught all of Gunther.
Now he caught all of him that time.
He did.
Miz went to
the crushing finale. Miz is gonna do it. Miz is gonna do it. Miz is gonna do it. And kick out by Gunther at 2.
Let's take another look back, Michael Cole. I believe Miz's first kick connected again with the kneecap of the champion. Yes, right on the kneecap of Gunther. There was nothing legal about this though. Right in the family jewels, followed by the skull-crushing finale.
The official, Eddie Arango, never saw it. He was putting the protective covering, or trying to, put it back on the turnbuckle. And again, Miz tried to go low, took out the knee. Then he went low, hit the skull-crushing finale.
Listen to this, Cole. Chicago's starting to believe.
Going for the skull-crushing finale again, and once again, Gunther. Sleeper.
Into the shoulder first.
Into the turnbuckle that wasn't protected. And now
shoulders down.
Is this enough? Gunther's got a kick out of 2. Miz almost stole it.
That was the same pinning predicament Bret Hart used to pin Roddy Piper for the Intercontinental Championship.
And people say Miz isn't a student of the game. Miz going toe-to-toe with a rough and tough champ. Oh my goodness. That clothesline there may quell the rally.
Curious to find out the condition of the champion's knee. It's taken heavy damage in this matchup.
Top rope, splash! Didn't get all of it, but it may be enough, and Gunther realizes he didn't get all of it.
Gunther had to protect his knee. Normally you can land on it, but Gunther obviously in agony.
And now trying to put Miz, and does, into the Boston Crab. Sitting out on the tailbone of the Miz. The Miz in agony. Can he somehow make it to the bottom rope? Miz trying to pull himself there. Back to the center of the ring. Now Gunther puts the knee right in the back, and it's over. Miz taps out.
Wow, wow.
Here's your winner by submission. And still the Intercontinental Champion, the Ring General, Gunther!
What a valiant effort by the Miz tonight. Gunther was not expecting that kind of fight.
I doubt Gunther will ever make the same mistake again. The mistake of overlooking a very game challenger, as the A-lister proved to be tonight. Unfortunately for Miz, this isn't Hollywood. Tonight there is no happy ending. And still